Again you wake up, heart racing, or maybe calm but confused, and you think, that dream again. Maybe it's the third time this month. Maybe it's been happening for years. The details might change slightly, but the core, always the same. You're falling. You're being chased. You're lost. You're late for something important. You're back in that old house. You see that person who's gone. You're drowning. You're flying. You're searching for something you can't find. During the day, you try to shake it off. It's just a dream. It doesn't mean anything. But at night, it comes back. And you wake up with this feeling, like your subconscious is trying to tell you something, but you can't figure out what. You've Googled it. You've asked friends. You've read dream interpretations online. Some say it's stress. Some say it's trauma. Some give you symbolic meanings that sort of make sense but sort of don't. But what if I told you? Your dreams might not be random. They might be messages, not from your brain, from your soul, or even beyond. In Islam, dreams aren't just dismissed as brain activity. They're recognized as real experiences with real meanings. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, said, "Dreams are of three types: a righteous dream which is glad tidings from Allah, a dream which causes sadness and is from Shaitan, and a dream which comes from what a person thinks about when he is awake." Three types. 1. From Allah, good dreams, true dreams, messages, guidance. 2. From Shaitan, nightmares, disturbing images meant to scare or confuse you. 3. From yourself, your mind processing what you've been thinking about, worrying about, dealing with. So when you have a recurring dream, the first question is, which type is it? And here's the thing, if it keeps coming back again and again, there's probably a reason. Let me describe some dreams you might be having. You're being chased. You're running but can't move fast enough. Someone or something is behind you. You wake up before you're caught. This dream, it often means you're running from something in real life, a responsibility, a truth, a change you need to make. Your soul is saying, stop running, face it. You're falling, endlessly. No ground in sight. You wake up just before impact. This often points to lack of control, fear of failure, instability in your life. Your soul is saying, you need grounding, you need to trust, you need to let go and trust Allah to catch you. You're lost, can't find your way, looking for a place but every turn is wrong. This is about direction, purpose. You're spiritually lost. Your soul is saying, find your way back. You've strayed from the path. You're unprepared. There's a test you didn't study for, a presentation you forgot about, an event you're late to. This is anxiety about not being ready. For what? Maybe for accountability, for meeting Allah, for the inevitable. Your soul is saying, prepare. Time is running out. You see someone who's passed away. They're alive in the dream, sometimes talking, sometimes just there. This can be mercy from Allah, a visitation, a message, comfort, or it can be your soul processing grief. Either way, pay attention to what they say or do. You're drowning, water all around, can't breathe, can't reach the surface. This often represents being overwhelmed by life, by sin, by circumstances beyond your control. Your soul is saying, you're drowning. Reach out, ask for help, turn to Allah. You can't speak or move. You try to scream but no sound comes out. You try to run but you're paralyzed. This is powerlessness, feeling trapped. Your soul is saying, you've lost your voice, you've lost your power. Take it back. If any of these sound familiar, that's not a coincidence. Here's the thing about recurring dreams. They repeat because the message hasn't been received. Think about it like this. If someone's trying to tell you something important and you keep ignoring them, they'll keep trying. Louder, more persistent. Your soul is doing the same thing. Hey, you need to deal with this. You ignore it. The dream comes back. Seriously, pay attention to this. You dismiss it again. The dream comes back stronger. It's not going to stop until you listen, until you address what it's pointing to. Let's go deeper. Why would Allah allow you to have the same dream repeatedly? 1. Warning. You're on the wrong path. You're doing something harmful. You're ignoring a responsibility. The dream is a spiritual alarm. Allah is being merciful by warning you before consequences come. 2. Guidance. You're lost and don't even realize it. The dream is showing you need direction. You need to reconnect with your purpose. You need to turn back to Allah. 3. Reminder. You've forgotten something important. A promise you made. A duty you neglected. A person you wronged. The dream keeps bringing it up because it needs to be addressed. 4. Preparation. Something's coming. A test. A change. A responsibility. And your soul knows you're not ready. The dream is pushing you to prepare. 5. Healing. You have unprocessed trauma, unresolved grief, buried emotions. The dream is bringing it to the surface so you can finally deal with it and heal. 6. Connection. You're too distracted during the day to hear Allah's call. So He reaches you at night when your defenses are down, when your ego is asleep, when your soul is receptive. 1. Write it down immediately. The moment you wake up, grab your phone or a notebook. Write every detail you remember. The more you capture, the clearer the message becomes. 2. Pray for understanding. Make dua. Ya Allah, if this dream has a message, help me understand it. If it's from you, guide me. If it's from Shaitan, protect me. If it's from my own mind, give me clarity. 3. Look for patterns in your life. What's happening when you have this dream? Are you stressed about something specific? Avoiding a decision? Feeling guilty about something? The dream and your waking life are connected. 4. Ask yourself, what am I running from? Most recurring dreams are about avoidance. What truth are you not facing? What change are you resisting? What conversation are you postponing? 5. Seek righteous counsel. Not random dream interpreters online, but someone knowledgeable, someone with taqwa, a scholar, an imam, someone who understands dreams in an Islamic context. 6. Make istikhara. If the dream relates to a decision you're struggling with, pray Salat al-Istikhara. Ask Allah to guide you clearly. 7. Take action. If the dream is pointing to something you need to do, do it. Make that apology, fix that relationship. Address that sin, change that habit. The dream will stop when you address what it's about. Sometimes, rarely but powerfully, a dream is a direct message from Allah. The Prophet Joseph had a dream as a child. 11 stars, the sun, and the moon bowing to him. It seemed random, but it was a prophecy of his future. The Prophet Abraham, had a recurring dream, sacrificing his son. It wasn't symbolic, it was a command. He acted on it, and it became one of the greatest tests of faith in history. The Prophet Muhammad himself said, "The good dream of a righteous person is one of the 46 parts of prophethood." So yes, dreams can be divine communication. How do you know if your dream is one of those? It feels different, clear, vivid, like it's more real than regular dreams. It stays with you, you can't shake it. Even days, weeks later, you remember every detail. It has a clear message, not confusing symbolism, a direct call to action, a warning, or guidance. You feel certainty. Deep in your soul, you know this wasn't random. If you have a dream like this, don't ignore it. Act on it. Let me be real with you. If you keep having the same disturbing dream and you keep brushing it off, you might be ignoring a serious spiritual warning. Maybe you're in a haram relationship and the dream keeps showing you consequences. Maybe you're involved in something shady financially and the dream keeps showing you loss or punishment. Maybe you're neglecting your parents and the dream keeps showing you their pain. Maybe you're drifting from Allah and the dream keeps showing you darkness, loss, being lost. Pay attention. Allah doesn't send warnings for fun. He sends them because He's merciful. He's giving you a chance to course correct before it's too late. The dream that changed someone's life. I'll tell you a story I heard. A man kept having the same dream for months. He was standing in front of a door, beautiful, glowing door, and he could hear voices on the other side, peaceful, happy voices. But he never opened it. He would just stand there and then wake up. He ignored it. It's just a dream. But it kept coming. Every few nights, same door, same voices, same hesitation. Until one night in the dream, he heard a voice say, "This is the last time I'll show you. Open it or lose it forever." He woke up shaken, and for the first time he asked, "What is this door?" And it hit him. The door was prayer. The door was Allah. The voices were peace, purpose, connection, everything he'd been missing. He'd been too busy to pray regularly, too distracted to connect. The dream was showing him, the door is here, but you have to open it. That day, he made wudu. He prayed. For the first time in years, with presence, with his whole heart, and the dream never came back, because he'd finally opened the door. Here's what scares me for you. What if this recurring dream is your last warning, your last invitation? What if Allah is reaching out through your sleep because you won't listen when you're awake? What if He's showing you the door, the path, the truth, and you keep hitting snooze? One day the dreams will stop, not because you've addressed them, but because the door closes, because the time for warnings is over. Don't let that happen. If you're having a dream that won't leave you alone, take it seriously. Investigate it. Pray about it. Act on it, because your soul is speaking and it's trying to save you. Ya Allah, for everyone who keeps having the same dream, open their eyes to the message. If it's from you, make it clear. If it's a warning, help them heed it. If it's guidance, help them follow it. Don't let them ignore what their soul is trying to tell them. Wake them up, not just from sleep, but from heedlessness before it's too late. Ameen.